Here's some advice if you're about to be a senior in high school, because it's not quite freshman in college, and certainly you've got a better grip on things if you're a freshman. Senior year is a very unique experience because while you're still very much in high school, you are obviously looking forward to the future and getting ready and getting excited. So here's what you can do to maximize your last year of high school and get ready for your first year of college. Number one, start thinking about what you want to do when you grow up. I know, it seems like it's early, but hear me out. The school I went to, Cal Poly San Luis Obispo, go Mustangs, we started on our major right away. Like, you go in declaring a major, it's very difficult to switch. So, like, we had to know by the time we applied, like, kind of the general direction our school career was going to go in, and therefore the rest of our career. This, I think, was absolutely invaluable. Because the longer you put off figuring out what it is you want to do, the longer you put off starting your life, the longer you put off making money, the longer you put off being happy after you graduate. So take some time to think about this. And I know what you're thinking. I just want to enjoy my senior year. You can do both, okay? Sitting in repose and thinking is possible, believe me. You can do it almost anywhere. So when I say try to figure it out, make a list of some adjectives that will describe your life after college. And I don't just mean like, I'm rich and I drive a nice car and I live in a cool building. Those are more like nouns. I'm talking about adjectives in like, how do you feel? Do you feel like you're helping people? Do you feel like you have a degree of fame or notoriety? Do you feel like you are quickly advancing through the ranks of your company or your career? So stuff like that. And that's kind of going to help you funnel down and shape what it is your life is going to look like. Because what you might think is your number one thing you have to have out of a job might actually be number 5. Like, I used to think the number one thing I want is to make money. Well, then I should have been a stripper or a drug dealer or an arms dealer, you know? And when I sat and thought about it, I was like, actually, I would like some freedom in my job. I would like a little bit of fame, not infamy, like prestige, and I want some social cachet. So that really helped me narrow down what it was I wanted to do with my life. Number 2 thing you want to do, start taking stock of the people who are in your life now and the people you would like to keep in your life and the kind of people you would like to attract into your life. By this I mean, look around at your group of friends. There's a term called culling the herd. That means weeding out things that are no longer necessary or are superfluous. So if you have that friend who you maybe been friends with since you were 8, you went to camp together and your parents are still best friends, but you just hate that bitch. You just don't get along. Like, she's holding you back, or you don't feel like she understands you, or the thing that once bound you very closely together is no longer there. This is the time to start phasing her out of your life. Once you go away to college, it'll be easy breezy. But now is the time. Like, you don't want to waste your last year of high school hanging out with people who you don't really care about and who don't bring anything to the table if you know you're just going to get rid of them anyway. So start doing that now. Third, and most importantly, do not get a serious boyfriend or girlfriend. Do not do this. If you're in a relationship right now, I want you to start thinking of that relationship as finite. It has an expiration date, and that is not even just when you go away for school. Make it the summer before. Make it graduation day. It's over. I'm not exaggerating when I say people who have gone away to college having a boyfriend or girlfriend, still either one who's still in high school or they go to a different school, or even the one who goes to their same school. It is something they have regretted for the rest of their life. Let that sink in, not just for a month or 2 or even a year or 2, the rest of their life. Your first year away at college is a time of so much growth and so much exploration and like awesomeness and just really figuring out who you are and letting your personality unfurl. And you cannot do that if you are racing home every night to Skype your boyfriend. I love you, I miss you. Well, what are you doing? You're making your friend. Who's that girl? It is hell on earth. And if you know you're not going to marry this person, what are you doing it for? Enjoy yourself. So don't worry if you don't have a serious boyfriend now. Don't try to do that. If you're worried about going off to college and not having a lot of sexual experience, maybe you senior year to get that. Don't be a hoe. Don't ruin your reputation, because then you're going to have a bad taste in your mouth. about your last year of school, you know, if you think you went out with a bang, I'm just on fire. But what I mean is, like, you don't want to, like, go out of there in a blaze of amoral glory. You know, you still want to leave with a good reputation. I'm really tired. I feel like I'm making only a little bit of sense, so I'm going to stop. But if you guys have more questions about senior year, please feel free to leave me a comment here or send me a DM on Instagram at ShallonXO. And I'm going to put some more tips on my website, shallononline.com.